three different marinas when you look on the thing. Like that belongs to somebody. It's run by that one's run, and that one's run by someone. There's three different marinas. Don't see a lot of boats outside here, eh?
What do you mean?
Well, they're all smaller boats. They're not boats our size.
No.
That's like that oily slip of water, isn't it?
A little bit bouncing around.
No. Chosen has come in here and even.
I can just move it a bit.
That's what we've done in other places. Why it would cost €340.
No, this one's not. That was the one further down, remember?
Oh, down that side.
Yeah, it was much bigger than this. I agree with you though.
This looks very commercial over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is just a steel ladder, girls. So
That's
you'll have to go
alright.
off the front there.
Yeah, we can do that. We're right, actually. The ladder's good because you just grab hold of it. Lead yourself up.
Oh, we can go in there, look. Right, we parked the dinghy, €30 for the rest of the day. Very nice people. And now we're off to the railway station that takes us to... Forgotten where we're bloody going. Don't you hate it when you know a name and then the minute you know you've forgotten the name, your brain somehow disconnects and you can't find that name again, and then it comes straight back to you later on when you stop thinking. Pompeii. Pompeii, that's it. So up here to the red building, they said, there it is. Train to Pompeii. So that's pretty cool. We had to get tickets for the train from the tobacco shop. So there's the railway station. Bit like if you remember when we paid our tax for the boat, we had to go to the tobacco station. So there we go, tobacco station. There's a ticket office for the train. A lot cheaper than running your own ticketing system. And we get the Salerno train. There's one on the way. So, we're in a cafe. I was sick to death of getting lattes in a glass, so I started ordering cappuccinos. Cappuccino came in a glass. I hate coffee in a glass.
It's a glass cup, so it's better than a glass.
It is better than a glass, you're right, but it's just a friggin' milky mess.
They'll give you a hot drink in a glass, but they've really got to put it.
Down here, sweetie. It's got Zona Archaeologica. It's got to be it. Why else would you call it that? Right, so a quick history lesson in Pompeii, UNESCO World Heritage Site, obviously famous for the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD, and that buried the city under 6 metres or 20 feet of ash and pumice. And because it was ash and pumice, the city was preserved, which now provides the opportunity to give us all a glimpse of Roman life, which is frozen in the moment. The whole time we were in the Bay of Naples, we were reminded by Mount Vesuvius just standing there. It was actually pretty amazing. It was a wealthy town of up to 20,000 inhabitants. The buried city was early found in the 6th century, with excavations not beginning until the mid-18th century. It was evident there'd been a lot of looting, and at the moment they get up to 2.5 million visitors a year. So these gates are where the animals came out of that the gladiators had to kill, or that did other nasty things to normal people probably, but lions apparently, tigers, bulls, and down the end there's where the gladiators came out, and then these are the entrances for the spectators. Right, let's continue the history lesson. So the eruption, it lasted 2 days. On the first day, pumice fell for about 18 hours, and that allowed most of the villagers to flee. There are only 1,150 bodies actually uncovered, and they were likely killed by heat of up to 250 degrees Celsius from up to 10 kilometres away, as pyroclastic flows began scorching all around and then finally burying the city. It was all over in 2 days. Interesting facts about Pompeii. Pompeii citizens had no word for volcano. They simply thought it was a mountain. They had healthy teeth for their time. Turns out the high levels of fluoride were present in the air and in the water simply due to Vesuvius. And also, apparently they had a good diet. Brothels were everywhere. There was lots of graffiti. And interestingly, the city was originally of Greek origin. And this area was amazing. You're up on a gantry, it's all covered by modern roofing above, and this is where they're actually currently working. So working to a large extent had been stopped, because what they want to put the energy into now is actually preserving the area, because now it's been exposed. The rain, the climate, and the millions of tourists going through is actually damaging it, and UNESCO is really concerned that it's actually an area in danger, and it's literally the best glimpse of what Roman life was like back in the turn of BC to AD. So this is a beautiful area. It was a massive big amphitheatre, and you'll see a little bit soon, you get a wonderful view right down the centre of it of Mount Vesuvius. So it obviously shows how important Mount Vesuvius, there it is there, look, was to the Pompeians of the time. It was pretty incredible, just walking around, taking it all in. I'm not sure I'm a good tourist anymore, but you can't go close to Pompeii and not actually take the time to go and have a look at it. Kind of the least you can do, really. Now this is absolutely fascinating. I'd never worked out how they did those beautiful fluted columns, but check this out. All it is square bricks laid diagonally, edge to edge. That creates a triangle, and then they plaster in between, and the plastering's about 1 inch thick. So it's actually a really clever way of building a fluted column. I mean, obviously there are some out of marble somewhere, but that is the end result. Plastering over the bricks that are laid at angles to each other. Very clever. Here you can see walls made from brick and then simply plastered over.
I don't feel nice to her now when you've been fishing and driving with her.
You're going to chuck me off the boat.
Yeah. Oh, just drive properly, that's it.
That has to be the nicest sunset seen the whole time we've been away. It's the first time we're going to get to see the sun drop below the horizon on the seaside. And the distance off to the left there is the island of Capri, and off to the right is the island beyond that peninsula of Ischia. Absolutely beautiful. After a neat day in Pompeii, we were going to move around to Naples tonight, but we ran out of daylight, so we're staying another night here, a little bit rocky at this anchorage, but we're going to give it a go. Isn't that beautiful? That's the best sunset yet, eh, sweetie? What time is it now? Look at that cloud above it and the...
It makes it blood red.
Okay, so it's the 29th of October. That's D-Day -1. Tomorrow I have to say goodbye to Fiona and Kath, and I'm going to be over here on my own, so that's going to be real interesting. It's going to be a beginning of a new chapter, no two ways about that. Anyway, today, so we went to Pompeii yesterday. You saw a bit of stuff on that, and today we are just popping up from just outside. Here's Pompeii, just down here, and we've anchored here twice for 2 nights in a row, and now we're just going to head up the coast and into Naples itself. So over here there's the Amalfi Coast, island of Capri. Up here, Procida, I'll be going there as soon as I leave Naples, and then on to Ischia. But anyway, today we are going to go and try and investigate to see just where I can maybe drop the girls off, where I can go and get some stainless steel done to secure the bimini a bit better. I want to get some oil to do some engine changes, some oil changes, and then also we're going to get the service repair people in to have a look at the fridge. So yeah, busy little time coming up. I'll get out and get some shopping done. I'm going to do some bulk cooking for myself, get some stuff frozen down, and get set to be on my own for the next 2 to 3 weeks, which it's going to be exciting but a bit trepidating as well. Yeah, just going to have to deal with it. And then I got friends arriving on about the 12th or 13th of November. So yeah, looking forward to it, to be honest, and I just hope the girls have a neat time on the next part of their journey. Anyway, today, a couple of hours to go. We're getting pretty low on water up there, so got the water maker going, and get the tanks topped up. Off we go. I reckon they're shags, Kath. Go on. Okay, so here we are coming into Naples, and the plan was to head in through the commercial harbour here into this point in the back. And we called up, in fact they called us. We called up on channel 16, they moved us over to channel 14, and we got summarily dismissed and basically said it's a commercial harbour, bugger off, or go away I suppose I should say. So now we are investigating going into this marina over here, and it's basically a yacht club, St. Lucia. I wanted to go over here because it looked like it was a good place just to be able to drop people off and pick people up, and there's a comment in Navally that had already happened, but yeah, it just looks like it's a no-goer. So at the moment we're looking at moving over a little bit, and it's right downtown Naples, so beautiful spot. So what's the deal you've done, sweetie?
So we've managed to find a place, Powerboat Italia Marina Santa Lucia, Napoli, and they came back with a price of €190 for the berth for the night, which doesn't include power or water, but it's the best of the best around here because it is so expensive because you're in Naples, and it's normally 24 hours. So we're thinking, well, Kath and I are going to leave the boat tomorrow about 5 p.m. So I mean, we couldn't get on here till 5 p.m. So Mark said, just ask them if we can go there now and for the same amount, and I did, and they said yes.
Cool.
We can confirm that it's possible, they said. So we are heading there now. That's lovely. And then Kath and I are going to shop. Well, you're going to go into the Custard Square.
There it is there, just ahead, and then just to the left of it there's a little castle, or a big castle actually, and you can anchor behind there. So tomorrow night I will leave the marina and go and anchor in behind there. hopefully with all the repairs done. It's buongiorno, motor yacht Awanui NZ. We have a reservation. We are at the marina entrance.
Yeah, of course. I waiting you.
Copy, copy.
Mark, are you filming?
Yep.
Is our last mid-morph together?
I know, it'll be the last mid-more we probably ever do, sweetie. I got the stabilisers off.
Have you called them?
Yep, he said I am awaiting.
Oh, that is lovely.
What a lovely little place.
Where is the awaiting?
Be down the end here.
Go on the left now. Go on the left now.
Go on the left now. On the left.
Copy, copy. That's a lovely boat. On the right. Well, that's about as close as I think we've ever been on a med mooring. They had to tow the aft of this boat away before we could get on there. So pretty amazing. Anyway, we're on.
Coffee €2.50. Cappuccino €3.
What's the tea?
Oh yeah.
Choice.
Cappuccino in a cup. There you go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Right, so that's the next marina along from us, back towards that harbour I wanted to go into. And you can possibly just see it over there. I can see a couple of yacht masts. That's the one that I wanted to go to, but the guy on the radio said, no, this is a commercial port, you cannot go there. So it's kind of weird, because there are yachts in there. Anyway, I feel like in some countries or in some ports, the automatic answer is just no. It's just less complicated, easier for them. I get that, but I like to try and push it just a little bit to see if I can get where I want to go. Right, so I'm down here. That is where I wanted to come. So boats come in here all the time. I mean, look at them. And yet they say, no, you can't go in here, it's a commercial port. I mean, to be fair, these boats are for hire. But why can't you come in here to drop somebody off? Well, there's a military zone, so I get why you can't go in there. It's a naval base marina for the military. There's all those spots there. Why can you not come in here and park your boat? Just to drop people off, pick people up. It's nice and central. Wanted to see if maybe I could come in here, bring the girls in, drop them off with their suitcases, and they can get a taxi out to the airport. Or maybe pick up the people coming to service the boat, and then they can jump on board and come and service it. But no, you got to go and pay €180 to stay for a night just to get two blokes to come and walk on your boat, fix a hinge, and get off again. I don't understand. Don't understand. Why does it have to be so hard? Anyway, I have sorted out my curiosity for where that little marina was, and I can't see anybody to talk to ask them about it, so now I'm off because I have to get more oil to do an oil change. 250 hours is up again, and also I want to get some stainless steel to work on the bimini a little bit. And I found two places. I think one's a main distributor for oil, so let's see how I get on there. They probably won't sell to me. And then the other one is just a stainless steel workshop. Fingers crossed I can get the bits I need. Anyway, off we go. And as I was walking back to the marina, I noticed a Mercury service centre. And if you remember, I've been having all sorts of problems with the engine right from day one. After about 15 or 20 minutes, the red light comes on, the siren goes, and the engine comes back to idle. And it says in the book the two reasons for that is no oil or no water flow. Well, I've checked both. There is oil and there is water flow. So got this guy to come and have a look at it for me. More tomorrow. Well, it's Wednesday the 30th of October. Here we are in Naples, Napoli, at the Marina Santa Lucia. Really nice marina, lovely people, really accommodating. So it's a big day. Today's the day that Fiona and Kath head off on their holiday. Well, yeah, the next part of their holiday. And then obviously Fiona's heading home with Kath, so big change in my life, that's for sure. Trying to be really positive about it because, you know, you just gotta, well, that was the deal really. And Fiona wants to be at home, so it's a long way away and may not see her till June next year, other than FaceTime and that. But yeah, so it'll be a bit tough. And I'll have to get used to doing things on my own a little bit. But I've got friends coming over, so that'll be pretty cool. But certainly a big change in my life, and I'm just going to have to see how I get on with it. How I get jobs done, how I do my videoing. Everything's going to change really. But anyway, good news is I am off to have a really nice coffee, because the coffee yesterday was fantastic. So I'm going to go and have a quick cup of coffee, get back to the boat, and then Vitrafigo arrive to repair that pesky fridge. Another neat day in Italy. Oh, you're not open?
Closed.
You're closed all the time now?
Tomorrow.
You're open tomorrow? Ah, grazie.
Okay.
Alright. First best laid plan failed. Back to the boat. That over there in the bay is where I'm going to anchor tonight once the girls head off. What's going on?
So it's leaving day for me, bit sad. Though you don't seem sad. Made himself a coffee, didn't make me one. Just said, oh, it's like I've already left. Anyway.
No, I did not say that. You said that. I went to get a coffee, the shop was closed, and I came back and made a coffee. Yep, I should have made you guys a cup of tea as well.
Lovely. So the laundry. So Mark said to me the other day, you better show me how to use these things. So I thought I'd better. So this, Mark, you take out and you open it up, and then it has the fluff, and you just go like that and take it out. But you must also do it with this one. Open it and get the fluff
double
out.
fluff.
Yeah. This one doesn't do it all. You don't have to do it all the time. And just check that to keep this nice and clean as well, because you don't want that getting yuck.
Okay. So what's that? Is that a dryer?
That's the dryer.
That's a dryer.
Okay. Then,
So that dries clothes.
yeah, Aaron, look how
I'm thinking I might put a string through the engine
Yeah,
room.
well, I've got that string for you.
Yeah, and I don't think I'll use the dryer.
There's the string.
Anyway, yep.
Okay, it's ready to go, but it hasn't been put up.
And what's that thing over there?
Hang on, I haven't finished with this yet. Remember, you can open the doors like that, so any washing that's there, that if you are using the dryer, you can just swing it straight across.
So that's a hint. That's a washing machine.
Yeah, we are drying sheets today because we want to get the beds all made for you before
Right.
we go back. You hit it round to mix.
So mix is hour 42. You're kidding me.
Mix.
3 hours.
No, mix 1 hour 42. Where'd you see 3 hours? That will be, yeah. Okay, mix does it best.
Yep. Okay, well, that's easy. I can do
and
that.
then you just hit that.
You hit play like on the TV.
Yeah, but it's quite sensitive. Sometimes it goes on straight away, sometimes it doesn't. Okay.
All right.
Right. So
Oh, it
that's
makes
that.
noises.
Right, now this here is your washing machine.
Uh-oh.
Now I've put the towels in there, but we're going to put the rest of the towels and the cleaning stuff we're using today in there. But we won't get that done while we're here, so you'll just have to you'll have to start this one, and then
Okay, so load it. How do we load it?
you just throw the stuff in there.
What stuff?
The towels, whatever you need washing.
Yeah.
Now I always do dry the towels in the dryer because it makes it much
makes them
softer
fluffier. Yeah.
than on the line. It goes
Yeah.
hard.
Just
And remember
close
the
that.
salt. Yeah. So then you close that, and you open this,
That's cute.
and then over here, that's how much, which should be plenty for you. Only
For 7 months.
there are things called shops, and I just want to show people this.
So how it goes in where?
In the first one. The first one there.
Oh yeah, on the
I
left.
don't use softener, that's for softener.
No.
That was, see, it's a bottle
Yep.
top, and I use it. So, depending on what you've got, seen it's towels, a scoop and a half, sheets a scoop and a half, other ones, just a scoop.
Right.
Okay, but you'll work it out.
Yep.
This
Okay.
here is spray that you
Yeah,
can spray
don't worry
on.
about that. Now what do you do?
Leave that. Close that,
You push that closed. Yep.
and then again, I just use the mix
Ah,
cycle.
I like it. So you use mix on everything.
Yeah.
What's
but-
that? 8?
No,
Oh.
it goes there. It's an hour cycle and it does it 40 degrees. If you are wanting a shorter cycle, it's just 1 down to 41. Does it on 30 degrees, but doesn't spin as much. So with the sheets, I did it on that,
Okay.
on 41. But
Don't hit
yeah.
start.
And then you hit start.
Yeah, okay.
But don't do that yet.
Okay.
So we'll just turn it off for now. Okay? Any questions?
Yeah, who's going to do this for me?
This is the whole purpose of this, is it's training for you, Marky. Okay?
Oh wow.
And there's some
So what? I've got to
vanish
cook.
as well.
I've got to clean. I've got to wash. Oh gosh, it's going to be a bit busy, isn't it?
Same that I'm doing at home as well, isn't it? No, there's no one there to do it for me.
Okay. Yep, that's good conversation. We're all done.
Okay.
Right, so the guys are here to do the fridge repair, and it's pretty obvious they don't speak a word of English. Well, they knew the word boat, but that was all. So I'm now heading off to try and see if they're at the entrance. And unfortunately, that's probably going to make it hard to communicate what my real concerns about the fridge are. So guess what? We're going to get a quick fix, I suspect, of the hinges, and they're going to be gone. In my view, the problem will return. Only time will tell that. Let's see, eh? Let's see. Right.
So you need to use Jif in the shower in all the corners where it goes a funny colour,
I'm not.
like that colour.
I'm.
not coming back to the boat and it being filthy dirty, Marky, with all this scum. So you will have to find time in your busy day.
It's not. No. I'm not saying I won't
Clean
do
it
it.
at
I know
some
how to
stage.
clean. I mean, look at this. What's all that?
That was I was going to ask you. It actually does come off with your fingernails, but what the hell is it?
I don't know.
I thought it had corroded first, but I don't know what that is.
I'm going to try it with Jeff.
Yeah, so
I might do the anti-rust stuff there.
I don't know.
Anyway, back to the thing. I do know how to clean Tweedles.
Okay, so what are you going to do on the doors?
On the doors, I'm going to wipe them down every time I have a shower.
Yeah, and then how do you clean them? Like now I'm about to clean them. What am I cleaning it with?
Well, if I wipe them down every time, I don't need to.
Well, you won't clean them with Jif, okay? That's what I'm trying to say to you. Jif is for all this stuff, for the brown stuff, because
What? I've got to do all round all the
Everywhere where it's that colour.
Everywhere.
Yeah, this.
But look at all the corners. There's corners every blink. Look.
Yeah, but not all the corners.
How often do I have to do this?
Well, I do it like once every couple of weeks. But
No.
you might not want to do it that often.
So you're gone 7 months. That's 14. I've got to do that 14 times.
Anyway. And
No,
here,
$20.
it's up to you, Marky. If you want to have a dirty looking shower, go for it. And you've got to lift this under here as well and clean that regularly, because otherwise it'll smell.
What's under there?
That's where all the water goes, and then the grey water can smell often, so you need to just give that a clean.
Oh.
Now in here, I've made up a solution: white wine vinegar, 1 part to 3 parts water.
Why is it not full?
Because I don't think we've got any more white wine. Did I say white wine? White vinegar.
So I need
must
white
mean I
vinegar,
feel like I
and
need a wine.
is it 1 to 3?
Well, that makes it stronger. I do 1 to 4, but you
1
can
to
do
4.
1 to 3.
No, it's okay. So
Yeah.
that's for glass.
And I use that for the sinks, for the toilet, for the glass, but it will not take that scum off. So that's where you need Jif.
Okay, you could try
Okay.
that. Give that a squirt.
Well, you do it because it give you some training. And I use paper towels. So can you just grab another paper towel for me?
Right.
Oops.
Oh, this is... Okay, I didn't know I had to do all this.
And then in the, well, what do you think I've been doing while I've been here? And then in the, no, it's not coming off.
Okay, so I'm going to get some...
See that when I do that with my finger?
Yeah, well, I'm going to try the
So-
anti-rust stuff. I bet it's salt air
So-
and those fittings, because they're not stainless steel.
Oh,
They should be, though. It should be like the tap doesn't do it.
no, the tap doesn't do it. And it's
Okay.
only started doing it. It didn't do it to start with. But I can, whatever it is, I can take it off with my finger. So I can scratch it off, look.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But that's stuck, so it's not biting into it.
No, I get it.
So it's not corrosion, thank goodness. But I still don't know what it is. Someone might know what it is.
Complicated, isn't it?
Well,
All right, can I go back to the fridge?
it's just a difference of whether you want to be clean or not.
Yeah, I
That's
do.
all,
Of
isn't
course
it?
I want to be clean. I just didn't know I'd have to keep it clean.
Oh, welcome to my world, people.
Oh, okay. I'm out of here. I'm going up to see how the fridge is going.
Oh.
Aspetta, non metto l'immagine, qua la centriamo. Sai fino a sotto? Aspetta, fammi vedere. Prima centrale.
Yeah.
Allora.
Right, here I am. Starting to get my food ready for when I'm going to be on my own. So I am today going to make about 10 meals of spaghetti bolognese and cottage pie. Beef, so it's cottage pie. So a nice bit of red onions going in the fry pan with my garlic. I'm going to do my onions and my garlic together for both dishes.
Oh my God, we're doing cooking lessons now.
No, we're not doing cooking lessons. I'm not teaching.
YouTube cooking lessons because the wife's going.
No, I'm just... things are
it's
just going to be a
desperate.
bit different on the boat, aren't they? So I'm just starting to get ready so that I can have nice, simple meals, because I'm not going to be good at doing meat and 3 veggies when I'm here on my own. So, and I don't mind. I'll have spaghetti bolognese for dinner, and then I'm going to do it in a pack of 2 so that I can then have it for lunch the next day.
Yeah, good. That's the way. God.
So here's my
Please.
white onions. I'm doing red and white onions. I know that's not perfect,
Oh,
but
please, you're looking after yourself.
of course I'm going to. I've got to.
So, take that and you
Yep.
So
brush it.
probably get tears in my eyes doing this from the onions. just to be clear. Anyway, yeah, gonna do nice cottage pie. Got the potatoes on at the moment. I got 2 kilos of mince yesterday. And I've got nice tomatoes. Check these tomatoes out. These are so cool. Look at that. Just beautiful tomatoes. So I'll do those. And I've got some mushrooms. Then I've got, well, tomatoes don't go in the cottage pie, of course. They're going in the spag bowl. Anyway, I enjoy cooking, so it's quite good fun. I'll get this all on the pan, and that is going to be my base.
You told me that for the last 5 months.
What's that?
30 years.
The last 30 years that you enjoyed cooking.
You know I enjoy cooking. You're not allowed to don't make fun of me.
Oh, I haven't got long left to make fun of you.
Right, okay, we can turn the camera off.
Marky, you know how to do these mats, eh?
Yep, so there is the onion and the garlic, a little bit of oil, just put the rear pan on, go up to about 6. Get my favourite cooking utensil out. Where is it? There it is. Love this. So I'll start doing that, and then I'm going to get my mince out, because I'll do the 2 kilos with the garlic and with the onions together. And then that's all ready for the spag bowl as a base and the cottage pie. And here's my pureed tomato.
That's under. Okay.
Well, let
Right.
me out.
Yep, put that there.
Just put the thing out.
Probably not supposed to be on the stove, but still. Anyway,
To your left.
salt. Whoops, let's turn the camera up a little bit so you can actually see me.
Put this on, I've done the other one.
Bit of salt.
Sorry, Marky, just to interrupt your cooking program. Just move
It's
your
not
feet
a
off.
cooking program.
Move your
It is
feet
just
off.
I'm cooking and I'm sharing.
Oh, that's funny.
Pepper. Love salt. Love pepper. I normally at home put some OXO cubes in as well. Here we go. Here we go, look. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Garlic. Oh, you've got to have big chunks of garlic in there. Then when you're eating it, you can just taste the garlic immediately when you get one of those chunks in your mouth, so it doesn't have to be little stuff. Non-stick fry pan on the induction hob. Got the cleaner coming in the kitchen as well. One last time.
So, well, we want to leave the boat nice and clean for you.
Oh no, it's neat. I really appreciate that.
Seeing you're not that au fait with cleaning,
Not okay.
like you are with cooking. Over there. Where are you all going now?
Well, I need a little bit of soy sauce because you want to add some flavour as it starts cooking down. Got my potatoes on here, look, nice white potatoes. So I can make a nice
What are
mash.
the colour of potatoes?
You get those ready ones too.
Oh.
Anyway, we're away. Right, just a little bit of chilli in and a little bit of paprika, just gives it a tinsy bit of a bite. Don't need too much of that though. So I'm going to put a little bit of this rosé wine in. It was crap. You could barely drink it, but I figure for cooking, it's fine. Okay, so a little bit of rosé wine and a bit of soy sauce. Good bit of flavour in that. There's good flavour in soy sauce. Put things away, always do that.
You turn over and you leap.
Hey, enough. Oh, yum, you can smell it already. Can you smell that, girls? Yum, 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 yum. What's that? Now, here is the coup de grace. Yesterday's roasted carrots. They are going to go in next. So that's going to add sweetness and flavour. Yum, yum. Okay, here's that mix. Beautiful. Check that out. Look at that. That is going to be absolutely stunning. So we're going to put that in the bowl for later. I like to cook separately to the beef, and then I'll do the beef. I'm going to do the beef and butter. We've decided I'm going to make essentially the same mix for the cottage pie as the spag bowl. And the reason for that is I'll do some pasta when I have the spag bowl, and I'll have the potato top on some of it for the a cottage pie, but it's kind of Mark's cottage pie if you like. It's just going to make it so much easier just doing the same mix. And when you think about it, a cottage pie with some mushroom, with some tomato, all that in it, man, it's still good, eh? So yeah, there we go. That's put aside, ready for doing later. Into here, get the butter out, put the centre hot plate back to about 5, bit of butter, in she goes. Oh, maybe a little bit more, who cares. There we go. 2 kilos of mince going in the fry pan, and I figure 250 grams each meal, so that's 8 meals. There you go, there's the mince.
Oh, Mark, you have to pull these, see? Just look down.
Oh, yep, you got to pull them over the outside. Yep, okay. Just getting a lesson on how to put rubbish bags
And also this.
in the under sink thing. Yep,
You have that, you do that.
and push it through.
No, put your fingers at the back here and push it down. So you just
Okay,
about-
all right, got it. So here's beef, prime beef, and the thing you'll notice over here is there's not nearly as much water in the meat as what you get at home. So you've actually got to maybe add a little bit of moisture, so maybe a little bit more wine. But I think when we put the tomato bolognese mix in and the tomatoes, that'll moisten it up a bit. Anyway, up to about 7 on the induction hob centre plate.
Both of those up, so you might
Here we go, look.
have one each.
There's the mince all. Now this is hard work because you've got to do 2 kilos. You could do it in bits, but I'm going to do it all at once because we're doing a big cook here, a bloke cook.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, and while we're doing the mince, we just check the potatoes. Potatoes are cooked, so put that element off. That's all good. I've got salt and pepper back. Like a bit of salt on the beef. Adds to the flavour. In back home, I'd be using OXO cubes and things like that. Anyway, we've just got to start turning that meat over so it doesn't all stick together, and you just keep doing this. A bit tiring. Right, so there you go. There's the 2 kilos, bit browned off, just a little bit of pink still in it. Don't want to take all the flavour out. Still got plenty more cooking to do when it simmers on the stove. So that's really, really nice. Then we're going to put the onions and the carrots and the garlic in, just mix that amongst it. Oh, oh, look at that. Look at that, look at the colour. Look at the colour. And you smell, I wish you could smell it. I mean, man, that is just, I'll turn that noise might be annoying. So the element's right down now. I'm just going to fold all this in, just let the flavour work its way through the meat. Just let it sit there for a bit in its own heat. That's yummy. I might have to get a second pan going here because it could well be that it's going to end up just a little bit too much, but I'll keep persevering. Now I'm going to just get the mushrooms ready, the tomatoes ready, and then we'll put the, oh, I've still got an 8, I didn't go down, so here we go, down to 2. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to put the mushrooms in soon, sweetie. I'm going to miss that, having that little voice in my ear. Anyway, here we go. Alright, so here are the mushrooms, and believe it or not, we bought those a week ago, and they're still lovely and firm. Now I like to just cook them raw rather than put them in butter and that, because they're going to soak all the juice up from what I've done. And there's just I cut the ends off, but there's just a little bit of dirt. I've washed them. There's still a little bit of dirt on it. I think that just adds a bit of flavour. So these lovely, lovely tomatoes. So I cut them in half. Half again, and then cut them across like that. Like it fairly chunky in the mix, because you're going to have all that bolognese stuff there to go in as well. So nothing wrong with it being a bit chunky. Need a meat cleaver if I'm going to film as well. I've got to sort this out, eh? Now I'm on my own, I really do have to have some different gear. So there we are there. And oops, bit of dirt just went in there, never mind. So that's pretty full look. But that's got the basic ingredients in it now, other than the bolognese mix. Or Barilla is a brand in Europe, and they make really nice stuff. They make beautiful pesto. They really do. It's good stuff. Anyway, here we go. Look at that. That's a spag bowl and a half. Where's my spoon? Favourite spoon again. Now we're just going to give that a little bit of encouragement to go down, and then we'll put the lid on and just let it simmer away on about 3 for half an hour. And in the meantime, I'll get the potatoes mashed up. Okay, so we're at 2 at the moment. Might just go to 4 just to get it going a bit. Okay, spag bowl, cottage pie, here we come. Leave it like that for at least half an hour. Now I'm off down to the guest head because we've got that freshwater leak, or what we expect is a freshwater leak. And apparently it's just a matter of unscrewing a couple of screws, and then apparently we can pull the toilet forward. So I'm assuming it's going to be a Phillips in there. Yep, it is. And it's going to be one of those things, I think, right or wrong, that is easier to take out than it is to put back in. And here is the second screw coming out. Okay, now we're going to see what's going on down there. May not be that easy to see. So it's good to just have a bit of a perspective of what is down there. See a bit of moisture on the ground down there. I'm going to see if I can just get it out a wee bit more. Bit more movement available there, I think. We'll see how we go. Okay, so looking down in here at the back of the toilet, you've got the circlip, not the circlip, the clamp around the outlet to the pan. It seems to be on that side that it's actually slightly moist, but I'm going to check these ones here, and I'm going to check the freshwater ones and just see if they can have a little tweak to tighten them, and then we'll try multiple flushes, see what happens. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it down there, but just 5 minutes later there is water down there, and I've tightened everything up now. So this is rubber, it's all rubber, so I don't understand where the water's coming out from. We'll just have to have a look at the video that I've done, but definitely water on the floor, so it's coming from there. So the fix is going to be, I'm going to stuff a tea towel in there, and then I can put this back on, and then we work out what we're going to do about it, and then it'll have to come apart again, but at least then the tea towel can absorb a bit of moisture, and then it's got a chance to dry in between flushes. But that was one full flush, one small flush, and there's a drip about every, I don't know, 20-30 seconds, I guess. So big thing is to keep water off the timber. All right, multitasking. That's ready, toilet fixed. Now we're going to dish up into these, and this is going to be 2
Have you cleaned your hands?
Yep, meals. And these lids here are really cute. I've got big ones and I've got small ones. So I'm going to do single meals and double meals, and that lid goes on there like that. And then we'll put it in the freezer. So my goal is to just put enough in here for a shepherd's pie. And the bolognese will have more of the runny stuff in the background. So here we go, look. There's that there. So that's a meal. And I put 2 blobs, well, a little bit more maybe, in there. And then use the fork. I probably could have put a little bit more, so I might just put a little bit more in. I could put a little bit more of meat in, actually. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 meals ready for Maki. These are my newfound best friends, these. Look at this. That's just so cool.
The thing is, these have been around for ages.
Well, I've
It's
never
just he's
used
only
them. I've
That's
never
my
used
point.
them. Look at them. Look. I am going to wash these. So I'll be able to get them in France and that as well.
eat the
Eh?
stuff first. Yeah, you can buy them right around the world.
Look at
right?
that. Badumph. Badumph.
International pilot.
That's my dinner for tonight. And there's my bolognese, each thing. I'm going to do a...
Oh, that's good. So those bigger ones, you've got your potato one, but these you've just got...
Right, what the hell's going on here?
Well, see the little area at there that flicks up precisely. Well done.
Like that.
Yeah, and then flick the thing over the top.
Oh.
That's it.
Why did I do that?
Not sure how you're going to survive without me.
Not very well. But I'll survive.
Going all right there?
What I really need is once a month
No,
to have one
not
of my
listening to
YouTube
this.
people feel sorry for me
What?
and
do
come and
what?
clean.
Oh, Mark, honestly.
Wouldn't that be nice? Imagine if one of my YouTube followers...
What do you think, Kath?
Oh my eyes.
It's been a lot of
It's
eye
going to
rolling.
be sad, you girls saying goodbye to me, but I reckon you'll be half a K down the road and thinking about what the adventures you got coming up in the next 3 weeks. I think you'll be bloody giggling your heads off,
Yeah, right.
which is cool. I'm happy.
I've got to get my suitcase there first.
That's why she's got you there, Fiona.
So here's
Fiona
our,
invited you. So,
here's Kath's suitcase, our little suitcase. And mine is out there, ready to go. Oh, boat's moving from side to side.
That's interesting.
It's
Got to
exciting.
get a selfie. No, bring it down a bit. That's it. There's a nice selfie.
Nice.
Here we are,
you'll send me something.
30th,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm ditching the girls. Hello. Got your bags. Off on your big adventure, you two. Mine's quite boring to yours, eh? When you think about it, you're going on the Queen Mary. You're going to London, downtown. You're going to Vancouver Island. And then you finally get home sometime next year or something. And then you'll get home and it's Christmas.
Oh, it's only a month for Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'll probably only be 100 miles up the coast. But the weather will probably pack in.
Oh,
Who knows? See ya.
see you, Marky.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Open the door. Open
Oh yeah, I'll come and open it for you. Can't open the bloody thing from in there, so I'll have to get him to open the gate. Hello? Can we open the gate? Oh, here we go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, that's pretty sad. Gosh. Whew. Well. Yeah, it's not easy. Still, that was always the deal. So, I'll have a neat holiday and I'll get going and see what it's like being out there on my own. Got dinner ready for tonight, got video to post, and a bit of YouTube. That'd be cool. Time to go. Hello, hello. Can I go? I call you on channel 8. The boat, go.
Ah, c'è l'ingresso da via Parteno per...
Okay, I'll go. Grazie. Oh, it's so hard when people don't speak English, but I guess it'd be a lot easier if I spoke Italian too. So I'll go and get the boat ready and we'll be away. Whew, not easy. We'll be fine. You doing the back or me?
Huh?
Me do the back or you?
Don't worry, don't worry.
You do it, huh? Perfecto. Perfecto.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Be happy.
É isso. Go after it, say. Cá. Sai, Zeri.
He said he's going to do it. Hey, I can do it too.
Just take it easy, aí.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You okay down here?
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Be happy.
It's free.
Arrivederci.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Beautiful woman, I felt it deep inside. Beautiful woman, people are talking me down. Beautiful woman, you try to tell me what's right. The road gets longer, you turn all grey into white. Oh, and all the things I didn't say, there's wrecking balls inside my brain. Standing tall with all my faith, there's empty voices in my head, and they will always be around until I found the one again. Beautiful woman, sometimes we simply fall out.
Well, that's pretty amazing. We're out of Santa Lucia and we're just going to go in behind the castle out on the starboard side, and I'll anchor over there for the night. It's not that far off till the sun sets, and the water maker's on. I'm not going to put the stabilizer on because I just have to turn it off once over there, and it's pretty good out there, so we'll leave it as it is. Yeah, so already feels just a wincy bit different. Yeah, we'll have to have a bit of a think about it. Anyway, look at this.